Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my channel. Kindly subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends so that even they can benefit. Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 0580 Variant 41 October-November 2017, question number 9 onwards. Question number 9. A bag contains red beads and green beads. There are 80 beads altogether. The probability that a bead chosen at random is green is 0.35. Find the number of red beads in the bag. So first, we know that the total probability is equal to 1. So the probability of red beads plus the probability of green beads is equal to 1. We have been given the green beads probability, which is 0.35. So what is the probability of the red beads? 1 minus 0.35, which is 0.65. So this is the probability of red beads. And how many total beads do we have? 80. So 0.65 times 80 is 52. So that is the number of red beads in the bag. Part 2. Marcus chooses a bead at random and replaces it in the bag. He does this 240 times. Find the number of times he will expect to choose a green bead. The probability of green is 0.35. And he chooses a bead and replaces it in the bag 240 times. So we multiply by 240. And we will get 84. So that is the number of times he will expect to show a green bead. Part B. A different bag contains 2 blue marbles, 3 yellow marbles and 4 white marbles. Yuma chooses a marble at random, notes the color and replaces it in the bag. She does this 3 times. Find the probability that all 3 marbles are yellow. So how many yellow marbles do we have? 3. And how many total marbles do we have? 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9. So the first time she chooses a yellow, the probability is 3 over 9. Then she puts the marble back in the bag and again she removes a marble. So what is the probability going to be? It's not going to change because she has replaced the marble back. It's going to be 3 over 9. And she's going to do it once more. So that is going to be also 3 over 9. This will give you 27 over 729, which when you simplify is 1 over 27. Now next part of the question, all 3 marbles are different colors. So it's a good idea to draw the tree diagram. And it's going to have 3 branches because we have blue, yellow and white. I will write down the branches as blue, yellow and white. Here I have written it down, blue, yellow and white. Each branch will have 3 branches more, blue, yellow and white, and this will be blue, yellow and white. And now we want 3 different colors. So the first one is blue. You can blue, yellow and white. Either you draw the tree diagram, or if you understand how to write the probabilities without drawing the tree diagram, that's better. So you have blue, yellow and white. Which is the other one going to be? I'm not looking at the tree diagram. It will be white and yellow. Then you are going to have yellow, blue and white, or yellow, white and blue. And the other one will be white, blue and yellow, white, yellow and blue. All the probabilities are going to be same. The blue probability is, how many blue marbles we have? 2 and total 9. And yellow we have 3 over 9. And white we have 4 over 9. These probabilities are going to be same for any yellow or blue year. The reason being, we replace it in the bag. So that's the reason the probabilities are not going to change. So the probability of blue is 2 over 9, yellow is 3 over 9, and white is 4 over 9. How many sets do we have like that? Total 6. So we are going to multiply by 6. And this will give us the answer 16 over 81. So that's our probability. Part C. Another bag contains 2 green counters and 3 pink counters. Teresa chooses 3 counters at random without replacement. Find the probability that she chooses more pink counters than green counters. So in this case also, you can make your tree diagram or try to write the probability by understanding the question. So this is the tree diagram, pink and green. What are the possibilities we have of pink counters being more than green counters? We can have all 3 pink. So that will be a pink, pink, and a pink. Or we could have a pink, pink, and green. Or we will have pink, green, and pink. We are having more pink counters. And we could also have green, pink, and pink. So these are the 4 cases. This question is different from the other question, is that this is without replacement. So if you pick a counter, you are not going to put it back. So the total number of counters are going to be less. We have 3 pink counters and total we have 3 plus 2, 5. And green we have 2 counters and total 5. If you pick one pink counter, how many pink counters are you left with? 2, correct? And the total number of counters are also going to be less. They are going to be 4. What about the green? The green, you haven't picked up a green here, you have picked up a pink. The green, there are 2 counters, so there are still going to be 2. And the total number will be less. Let me just draw on the side and explain to you. You have 3 pink counters, 1, 2, and 3. And you have 2 green counters. So your first probability is of it being pink is 3 out of 5. And for green, it is 2 out of 5. Now we picked up one pink counter. And we are not going to put it back. So how many pink counters are there? 2. And how many green? 2. And total number of counters? 4. Then we pick up one more pink counter. And we don't put it back. How many green counters do we have and how many pink counters do we have now? Pink is 1 and the total number of counters are 3. And green is 2 over 3. Same way, we are going to draw this branch also. Okay, so now we have a pink, green, and we are going to pick up a pink. So how many pink will you be having? We had 3 pink, we picked up 1 and we did not put it back. So now we are going to have 2 pinks, but total 3 counters, and green will be 1 green total 3 counters. What about the next branch? We picked up a green. So the pink is going to be the same number of counters, which is 3, and the total is going to be 4. And if we pick up one more pink, it's going to be 2, and total is going to be 3. These branches do not interest us because we want only till green, pink, and pink. Green, green, and pink we don't need, or green, green, and green we don't need. So now let's write down the probabilities here. Pink, pink, and pink. If we move up the branches, we multiply. So 3 over 5, multiply by 2 over 4, multiply by 1 over 3. And then we are going to have pink, pink, and green. So it's going to be 3 over 5, multiply by 2 over 4. We are moving here, this, and the green, which is 2 over 3. And then we are taking the probability of pink, green, and pink. This branch here, pink is 3 over 5, and green is 2 over 4, and pink is 2 over 3. Now green, pink, and pink. This is the branch we are looking at. So green is 2 over 5, pink is 3 over 4, and the second pink is 2 over 3. Now we have to add all these probabilities and we will get the answer, which will give you 7 over 10. Question number 10. We have been given a quadrilateral ABCD and it has been divided into 2 triangles. The length of AC is x centimeter. Use the cosine rule in triangle ABC to show that 2x squared minus 17x minus 168 is equal to 0. So we need to know the cosine rule, which is a square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. So what is a? If the angle A is given to you, the side opposite it is your A. So we have been given angle A, which is 60. Therefore, the small a is going to be 12.5. B and C can be either of the sides of the angle. So we are just going to replace everything that we have here now. 12.5 square is equal to 8.5 square plus x square minus 2 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by x is equal to cos 60. This will be 156.25 and 8.5 square will give us 72.25 plus x squared. Now in the calculator, you can input the value 2 times 8.5 multiplied by cos 60. And we will get the answer negative 8.5, and this x we write here. Now let's bring everything on one side. X square minus 8.5x plus 72.25 minus 156.25. This is negative 84. This is not similar to the answer that we are looking for. What do you notice? There's a 2 here. Multiply each term by 2. And when you do that, you will get 2x square minus 17x minus 168 is equal to 0. So we are done with this part of the question. Part B. Solve the equation 2x squared minus 17x minus 168 is equal to 0. We have to show all our working and give the answers correct to 2 decimal places. As you can see, this is a quadratic equation, and they have written round your answer to 2 decimal place. If ever they say that 2 decimal place or 3 significant figures or whatever, it means that this equation cannot be factorized. So there are 2 ways of solving it. One is by completing the square method, and the other is by using the quadratic formula. So in this case, we are going to use the quadratic formula, which is x is equal to negative b plus and minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now let's identify what is our a, b, and c. The number before x square is 2. The coefficient of x is your b, and the number which does not have any x, that is your c. After this step, now we are just going to substitute our a, b, and c in this equation. Let's write it here. X is equal to negative and b negative 7. Remember that this negative is different and this negative is different. Remember to put both the negatives. Put the b in a bracket, minus 4, replace the a with 2 and c with negative 168. And in the denominator we have 2 times a. So 2 times 2, which is our a. They want us to show all our working, so don't put everything in the calculator at one go. We'll do it step by step. If you put this in the calculator, or if you know negative and negative is going to give you positive, you're going to get 17 plus and minus. Now at this step, just put in the values that you have under the square root, only this, and you will get 1633. And in the denominator, 2 times 2, 4. After this step, we'll separate it out. We'll write 17 plus square root 1633 divided by 4, and the other value of x will be 17 minus square root 1633 divided by 4. We just have to put this whole thing in the calculator and write down the answer. These are our 2 answers rounded to 2 decimal place. X is equal to 14.35 and x is equal to negative 5.85. You need to remember this very well and the method of solving it, because it's a very easy 4-mark question. Moving on to part C. Use the sine rule to calculate the length of CD. We need to find CD. For using the sine rule, we will need to know the value of x. We already found 2 values. X is equal to 14.35 and x is equal to negative 5.85. Length or distance cannot be negative, so we cannot use this. We are only going to use x is equal to 14.35. This is the sine rule that we are supposed to use. So it's side over angle, and side over angle. We know that the angle D is 58 and the opposite side is 14.35. So we will write here 14.35 over sine 58 is equal to, which side we want to find? CD. What is the angle opposite it? 46. So we write sine 46. Now we have to make CD the subject. So we'll cross multiply. We leave 14.35 over sine 58 the way it is. And this, when we move to the other side, it's a divide, it will be a multiply. And that will give us the side CD. 12.17 is what you will get. You can leave it as 12.17 or round it to 12.2. Both are correct. We'll leave it as 12.17. Moving on to the next part of the question. Calculate the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. So we need to find this whole area. We can break this into two parts, area 1 and area 2. You can see that both of them are triangles. So what is the rule to find the area of a triangle if it's not a right angle triangle? It is half AB sine C. A and B are the sides and C is the included angle. Let's see what we can use here. In triangle 1, we can use the angle 60 and the sides AB and AC. So area is equal to half times this two side, which is 8.5 and 14.35, multiply by sine 60. We will get 52.8. Now let's move on to area 2. We can use this angle here. We already found CD. CD is 12.17. So area is equal to half times the two sides 14.35 into 12.17 multiplied by sine 76. 84.7. Now we are going to add the two areas together for the total area. $52.8 plus 84.7. 137.5 is our answer, 135.7 square centimeter. I hope you have understood this question well. Question number 11 is a matrix question, A, B, and C. So this is not a part of our syllabus anymore. We will start with 11D, which is a vector question. In the diagram, O is the origin and P lies on AP such that AP and PB is divided in the ratio 3:4. OA is A and OB is B. Find OP in terms of A and B in its simplest form. To find OP, you will first need to find AB. How can we find AB? The vector AB is equal to, you start from A, you come to O. So AO plus OB. That will give you AB. As we are moving in the opposite side of the arrow, it's going to be negative A. This we can write it as B minus A. Now we know that AP and PB are divided in the ratio 3:4. So how many total parts are there? 7. So this is 3/7 and this is 4/7. So what is AP? AP is 3/7 of AB, which is 3/7 of B minus A. You can leave it for now like that or expand the bracket. And to find OP, you want to find OP. So you start from O and you finish at P. How can we write that? It will be OA plus AP. What is OA? A. What is AP? 3/7B minus 3/7A. Add the like terms together. So 1a, if there's nothing, then there's a 1. So 1a minus 3 over 7a will give you 4 over 7a plus 3 over 7b. That's your answer. Now, the second part. The line OP is extended to C. Just a second. Such that OC is equal to MOP and BC is equal to KA. Find the value of M and the value of K. Okay, so the first thing is that OC is equal to MOP. OP we found here is equal to 4 over 7a plus 3 over 7b. Let's write it like that. Let's remove a number out. So 4 over 7a plus 3 over 7b. If we remove the 7 out in the denominator, we'll write it as 1 over 7. We'll be left with 4a plus 3b. And OC is equal to MOP. So if you write here M and OP is 1 over 7 4a plus 3b, M multiplied by 1 over 7 will give you M over 7 4a plus 3b. So that is your OC. If you want to find OC, you're going to start from O to B and B to C. So OC is equal to OB plus BC. We found OC is equal to M over 7 4a plus 3b. What is OB? B. And what is BC? KA. Let's expand the brackets. You will have 4ma over 7 plus 3m over 7b is equal to b plus ka. When we are saying that this side equals to this side, so the b's will equal to each other. We can write it as 3 over m7b is equal to b. We cancel the b. We will have 3 over m7 is equal to 1. You have to make m the subject. So m is equal to 1 multiplied by 7 over 3. That is 7 over 3. Now you want to find a. So 4m a over 7 is equal to ka. We cancel the a and we replace the m with 7 over 3, which we found previously. And this will give us 4 over 3 is equal to k. So we found the m and the k. M is equal to 7 over 3 and k is equal to 4 over 3. I hope you understood this question. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope I've been able to help you. Please do share this video with your friends so that they can also benefit. Thank you for watching.